Hey folks, welcome back to the new video. Today I'll be talking about yesterday's Nasdaq session, AM session, price action and how I traded. I will show you my which trade I executed, and also I'll be talking about one concept which is trendline phantom. How I use that, okay? How I use that to frame my bias, okay? And also uh, how we can directly take trades with this setup, okay, with trendline phantom. I personally use this setup a lot, okay, so that's why I'll be talking about this trendline phantom today, okay. So let's go to the Nasdaq yesterday's chart, okay. If you go on to the 15-minute chart, you will see this trendline phantom is happening on Nasdaq market every day, okay, from Asia to London session. If you see from Asia to London session, this type of trend line is very common, okay, it is very common. And when market attacks and any side of this liquidity, basically if the trend line is this type of bearish trend line, then when market goes in downside after attacking some sell side liquidity, it again with speed attacks the buy side liquidity, okay. So retail people shorted here, they got stuck and then market went to long. Is this happens only one day? No, I can show you every day, almost every day. You see this trend line? Market attacked this people on PM session yesterday. After that, Asia went to higher side. Okay, it still has kept this high as buy side liquidity. And we also have all this relatively equal highs here, which is a very huge liquidity pool, very huge liquidity pool. So that's why I am bullish for next session. But since we are talking about trendline phantom, I will show you this thing on 3-4 more sessions. For example, if you see, that's again one session here, okay. Market attacks sell side, but today it didn't uh, attack the buy side liquidity here, okay, because it was engineering buy side liquidity. You will know that when you will put some high time frame context in it. Right now I'm talking about only the trend line phantom, okay. But if you wanted to, you could have easily long this setup here, okay. And it has given you nice targets. For example, if you measure it, it is easy 30 handles here, okay. You can definitely trade it, okay, and as a micro scalp, okay. But yeah, you will find this thing occurring a lot of times, okay. And see here, this was the trend line. If you see, this whole thing is a trend line. Market attacks it and then booms, okay. You see how market, when the suckers get in, market gets the speed to attack the buy side liquidity. This was the buy side liquidity resting here, and this was the high formed before this down move. That's the relatively equal highs buy side liquidity here. Market goes for it, okay. This happens a lot of time, okay. Sometimes when, see, if you are bearish already and market is not giving you that type of context, then definitely you can get wrong, because you don't have to see this as pattern, okay, but you have to put in some high time frame context in it. I will tell you that thing later on, but just for now you just have to know one thing, that market when attacks the trend line, then it instantly it try to go and attack the people who are sitting in the profits while attacking the trend line, okay. So this is how you can know where the market will move, uh, if you just look at the pattern. Now if you want to blend some high time frame context in it, you can definitely do it, okay. You can definitely do it. Let me share how you can do it. This is a 15-minute chart I'm talking about. I personally like to use this trendline phantom thing on 15 minute, 5 minute, that's it. If you want to blend some high time frame, you can go to the 1 hour chart or daily chart. Okay, if you are a trader who don't want to trade 1 minute charts, you can go to daily charts and just do some simple, very simple logic to understand where the daily candle should go. Okay, so if you want to see the daily chart, most of the people gets confused how to use daily chart for daily bias and all. First of all, for trading intraday on Nasdaq, you don't need daily bias and all. Okay, but even if you want to have something on your chart, then note down this volume balance, this value gap. When market was here, do you know market will react off of it? Okay, you don't know, but you have to mark this thing here. Why you have to mark this thing? You see this up close candle, that's a breaker here, that's a breaker. You can mark this breaker also. See the main threshold of this breaker block, send the price higher. You can mark this breaker. Inside the breaker, what you have to do, you can buy at the discount, that's the discount zone here. Inside this discount zone, you have this daily volume imbalance. We have this daily volume balance. So when market came inside the discount of breaker, we had this volume balance, market tapped it and boom. When market is coming here, you don't have to look for longs, okay. You only can look longs when market would have reached this level. Okay, you can definitely go long if you get any setup, but most probably you will not get any setup, because if market is reaching for this volume balance, you will not get the setup. Then you can look for the CE of this fair value gap and then this volume balance, and market came to the volume balance, just touches it and boom. That's your narrative. When market was in trading inside this area, you were looking for this mean threshold of this breaker to hold the price. Okay, now you can go to the 1 hour chart. On 1 hour chart, if you see, this is the Wednesday session. Wednesday market opened here, came to the volume balance, touched it, boom. You see, this was the Nvidia news. Yesterday was Nvidia news, and then when market opened, initial session, it moved very beautifully. What was really happening here, if you go and see on your chart, then you can look for this thing here. A trend line breakdown, market instantly goes in upside, tries to attack the buy side liquidity, but still not takes the high here. Okay, it still not takes the high, just touches it, which is the relative equal highs. And when the market starts to fall, what you have to look for? Do you look for shorts? No, you don't have to look for shorts, because market has reacted of a very discounted PDR on daily chart, so retracements can be accepted, no issues at all. Okay, but you can mark some inversion fair value gaps, you can mark some fair value gaps here, which you can use later on. So this was the inversion fair value gap, isn't it? Isn't this was an inversion fair value gap? This red box is an inversion fair value gap. We had the new day opening gap here, and then inversion fair value gap here. Market trades to the inversion fair value gap. See how it supported the CE level here, and then it again booms. Okay, so to build narrative, you need to have all this type of story. Okay, now how I can use this story, or did I use this story to trade? No. Okay, I personally don't prefer to trading on 1 minute charts with this much high time frame context. Okay, I don't want that. I just look for 15-minute chart, I just look for 5-minute charts and trade on 1 minute charts, and that's it. That's enough, guys. You don't need anything else. Okay, so I hope this helped you with narrative, how to frame it. Okay, you just have to mark few things on your chart and wait for reaction. You don't need to trade for this long. When market will retrace you, it will give you entry. Okay, if even if it didn't give you entry from here, you had the entry here. You look how at 7 a.m. New York session time, market trades inside this BC here, and after 7, yes, you can trade. That's a New York kill zone. It taps into the and boom. Okay, so it will definitely give you entries, don't worry. Okay, this is how you can frame your narrative. Okay, so this was inversion, market came to the inversion, boom. Again, on yesterday Friday session, market came to the inversion and a rejection block, and boom. You will definitely have some confirmations on small time frame here, some SMTs and all. You will have all that things here. Okay, I'm removing all this thing and I will show you how I traded one long setup. It was a scalp, okay. Friday was a low probability conditions for me, so I just scalped my 35 points, 35 points on my NQ, and that's it. So I was bullish, okay. I was bullish because I was watching this buy side liquidity here, okay. I was watching this buy side liquidity here, uh, but to be honest, I will go to another chart of NQ, which I have already uh, made here, and I will explain you all the things here, okay. I know this chart looks little messy, but yeah, it is what it is. So this was the 9:30 opening bell, okay. Let's go to the 1 minute chart. On 15-minute chart, few things I have to show you, and that things are, first of all, you see this BC. This BC was holding the price, okay. So when this BC was holding the price, there was this buy side liquidity here, okay. See the buy side liquidity here. I'm gonna mark this buy side liquidity. Let's go to the 5-minute charts now. You see this buy side liquidity. So market made this buy side liquidity above this new day opening gap high. I I just assume that you know how to use new day opening gap. This is not the lecture where I can explain you how to use this all things here, okay. But yeah, so this was the buy side liquidity here. Market rejected of new day opening gap. Are you bullish or bearish? First of all, so I was bullish, okay. I was a little bullish. I'm, I was not so much bullish that market will just go for this buy side instantly, because I was watching all this low resistance liquidity run here. So I also told my in my Telegram community that firstly I want to see this trend line getting attacked, then this buy side liquidity. So but on 9:30 I just look for I look for the same thing, okay. If you go on to the 5-minute chart, this is a 5-minute chart. I'm gonna mark the trend line and you will get all the answers. So this is the trend line here. Isn't this the trend line here, okay. And you have to look for this area, the price action in this area. So whenever the trend line will be attacked, if it's a fake out, you will get instant upside move, okay. Instantly you will get upside move. Now on 5-minute chart, what I was watching, let me show you. I was watching this minor sell side liquidity here, this relatively equal lows, okay. This is how I trade. This is how I exactly how I trade on my real account, okay. That this trade was not a paper trade. That was a real trade. So this trend line fake out after 9:30. After 9:30 only I press my button. Before 9:30 nothing is valid for me. So after 9:30 market again attacked the trend line. If it wanted to give trend line phantom, why would it start to hold the price from here? Why the fuck it wants to hold the price from here, okay. So when this trend line was faked out and attacked this sell side liquidity, my focus was, I'm removing this trend line, my focus shifted to a 5-minute BC here. Let me show you that 5-minute BC where the chart is, okay. So we have the 5-minute BC here. That's a 5-minute BC here, okay. You can also go on my Telegram and see the chart I shared yesterday. It had that 5-minute BC. So my eyes was on this 5-minute BC, which is the bullish fair value gap. Market on 1-minute chart, see this candle opening here, closing here. This candle opening here tries to close inside this. Again it opened here, closes here. This candle opened here, closed here, opened here, gave a huge move in upside. Huge move in upside. So this candle was an important candle for me, okay. This told me that all these suckers are already now out of the market, and now we can look to attack this buy side liquidity, okay. This was the buy side liquidity which market just what can we say, that it just purged the liquidity. But my focus now then shifted to this buy side liquidity. Even if this buy side liquidity was not yet attacked, I had this rejection block. Let me mark it. So that's the rejection block, and wicks are gaps. I can mark the 0.5% of the rejection block as a low hanging fruit target. That's the very low hanging fruit target if I am bullish. Market attacked the relative equal lows here. We had this 5-minute BC still holding the prices. When market closed above it, it again came below it. Now from this sell side liquidity and this 5-minute BC, when market closed above this down close candle, you see this down close candle, which is the 935 candle, that's exactly your order block. That is your order block. So market, let me change the color. So this is your order block, which is just at the 5-minute BC. Okay, so that's your order block here. I hope you can see this order block. Okay, I hope this order block is now clear, and this 5-minute BC is still in my favor. So when market gave this change in state of delivery and the order block, the next candle, which is 938 candle, you see this 938 candle, you see this 938 candle, it came below, and we had an immediate rebalance here. We had immediate rebalance. What is the function of immediate rebalance? I hope you know. Immediate rebalance, after we get immediate rebalance, we expect a nice and healthy run in our favor. Okay, in our favor. So this was the immediate rebalance. When the market touched this week, I entered. I pressed my button because I was bullish. So I pressed my button at around this level, and my stop loss was just below the mean threshold of this order block. What was the mean threshold? This was the mean threshold. When I saw these two candles not trying to trade for the mean threshold, I trailed my stop loss at directly to 0.5 level, directly to 0.5 level of this order block. When I saw these two candles not trying to touch this 0.5 level, I trailed my stop loss to 0.5 because I knew we have a immediate rebalance. I have this 5-minute BC still holding the price and this order block. So I just pressed my buttons at around this candle 935, stop loss below the mean threshold, and targeting firstly this low hanging fruit rejection block CE level and the buy side liquidity. So this was how I traded yesterday. This was my trade. Easy 30 to 40 points you can easily get when you everything you have in your favor. Then it still moved in your favor to this cluster of new opening apps. They are colliding with each other. New week opening app, new opening app, new opening app, new week opening app. This is the low, this is the low, high, high. We also had one more new opening app, and see how market makes the high here. It prints the high near this new week opening app and reverses from there. It reverses from there. See how it reverses from there. You just need this type of small price action to make nice amount of money. I made around $600 here. $600 here. Do I want to trade for this run here? I don't want. $600 is enough for me. That's how you will build consistency. That's how you will. Easy low hanging fruit targets will give you that confidence to build that consistency. Okay, if you look for big targets only from beginning, you will face a lot of difficulties. Okay, now few things will be in your mind. How I was watching this new day opening app? Did I use this new day opening app? Let me tell you. When market rejected of this new day opening app at around 930 level, I was using this new day opening app in my mind as a tool to attack this sell side liquidity, or if it wanted to attack, it can even attack this low it can give trendline phantom directly, and then I will press my long button. That was my plan. But market attacked this sell liquidity and showed me that it wants to go higher with this A plus setup. So I pressed my buttons around this immediate rebalance. Then this new day opening gap was a PD array which should hold the price to go long. Okay, so when price came to the new day opening gap, it rejected firstly. Give this a sorry, my dog was barking at someone. So market firstly rejected of this new day opening gap. Give me the setup. Give me the setup here. It gave me my entry here. So when market rejected of this new day opening gap, I I put my entry here. I was not looking to short the market. I was looking to enter off here because I wanted to see this new day opening gap in my favor only. So when market is giving me an entry from rejection, firstly see if I had entry already here and it went to this node and it rejected, how will you feel? How will you feel? Just let me know. I know you will feel fearful. I know you will feel afraid. So when market gave a reaction to this order block, okay, when market reacted from this new day opening gap to the order block, it is telling me that bro, you can enter here. Okay, you can enter here. Even if it fails, no worries. But this is the point. This is something which opposite side PDRS will tell you. I'm not just talking about new opening gap. You can have any last fair value gap here. You can have any 15-minute fair value gap. But if you're bullish, that should give you the entry. Okay, your entry should be formed from the retracement of that premium PDRA. So this was a premium PDRA for me, this new day opening gap, and from this that PDRA, I had this entry here, and I waited. See how it supported here, how it supported me here, and attacked the buy side liquidity. That's how you trade, bro. This is your A plus setup. Can you trade this short setup? Yes, definitely you can. Definitely you can. Okay, definitely. Did I trade it? No, because I just focus on one trade a day, and one trade a day keeps huge bad days away. Okay, so I just follow this rule and just trade one trade a day, and in this price run only I made around $600, and that's it for me. That's it for me. And if you wanted to trade any shorts, first of all, you can trade that from this new day opening app, new week opening app high. Okay, although I wanted to see the price attacking this buy side liquidity, this is a huge pull, but my plan was that market will attack this trend line people firstly. And you see, when AM session attacked the trendline phantom, what does PM session do? PM session attack the buy side liquidity. Exactly as per our plan. Exactly, point to point. Where this low is formed. You should study all this price action. Okay. You should study all this price. And if you traded this price action, go and study what you traded. What the fuck you traded, you should know. But you have to look around where this low is formed. Go to the 15-minute chart. Go to the 15-minute chart and just see where the low is formed. So market attacked this relatively equal lows here, which is a sell side liquidity here. What did you had here? Okay, go to the little low time frame chart. This is a sell side liquidity. There was some rejection blocks here. Rejection blocks here. If you look closely, this is also liquidity pool. All these lows. Market will take this, not right now, but later on when market will come here, all this sell side will be huge amount of liquidity pool. Huge amount of liquidity pool. Okay. So I personally like to use 15-minute chart only. This was your order block. That's your mean threshold. That's the discount of the order block. Discount of order block. This is your rejection block here, and that's your order block here, and that's the mean threshold. If it would have attacked the sell side liquidity, then it would have moved more lower inside this new day opening gap. But it rejected off it from this order block level. On 1 minute chart, if you go, can you trade this up move? Let me know. I personally would have avoided this move. Why? Because it was happening around lunch hour. Okay, and when after lunch hour market settled and then PM session started, the silver bullet PM session silver bullet started from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. You will always have this thing. You will always have this thing. You don't have to get chopped up here. You have to wait for this PM session. How can you trade this PM session? How can you? Just go to the high time frame, little bit of high time frame. Okay, go to the 5 minute chart. On the 5 minute chart or 15 minute chart, whatever, even if you go to a 15 minute chart, there will be something. As you can see, what is this? That's a BC here. Can you enter at this candle? No, bro. Why the fuck you want to enter here? Why the fuck you want to enter? You already have a good time, good 1 hour silver bullet just in front of you. So why you want to get chopped up before that? So here time is not with you. Here time is with you. You are getting a liquidity sweep. Inside that, you are getting a 15-minute liquidity sweep inside this BC here. Go to the 5 minute chart, sorry, 1 minute chart. I'm exactly telling you what to trade. If you cannot learn from this thing here, bro, you have to learn core content a lot now, okay? Because you don't really know the basics. Okay, so market when attacked previous 15-minute low here, it starts to spool in upside. Okay, you have this order block here. That's an order block. Okay, you don't want to trade entry here. You are still feeling little afraid. No issues. What is this thing here? What is this thing here? Just wait a second. So what is this thing here? I'm removing this huge big box, which is a 15-minute fair value gap. I don't want to talk about that now. Look at the entry execution here. Okay, you are bullish, everything is in your favor. How will you enter here? This is your inversion fair value gap. The only fair value gap in this price run which looks like a fair value gap, because I will not consider this as a nice fair value gap. This is not a nice fair value gap for me. Okay, although it holded the price, but still my eyes will move to this one, because let me share one more thing. When you are in on 1 minute chart, just have a look at 3 minute chart also. Have a look around 3 minute charts, because on 1 minute chart, if you're trying to take entries on 3 minute chart, look at the PDRs. How are they holding the price? Are they holding the price or not? So on 3 minute chart, if you see, that inversion is so small. Okay, so this is the inversion. Market closed above it, came back to the order block, again moved in upside, closes above it, touches it. You can enter here. You can enter here. What can you put as stop loss? Market already has traded the order block. What you have to see is the mean threshold intact. See, market taken support from this mean threshold. Just put stop loss some ticks below that mean threshold. That's it. That's it. You don't want to risk more. That's it. This is your stop loss. 12-point stop loss. That's it. That's motherfucking it. Okay. Now you can enter off here. Even if you missed this entry, just let me remove this thing here. Even if you missed that, you missed 3 minute chart, just you have this thing on 1 minute chart. When market closes above it, next candle makes a fair value gap. I'm explaining some very important things here. If you are not focusing right now, if you are skipping the videos, go fuck off, man. Go fuck off. You will not make profits. Go fuck off. So here is your fair value gap. Inside the inversion fair value gap, this is just like breaker. This is just like unicorn model. It it instantly tries to spool in upside. This is your unicorn. Okay, I mean unicorns are usually formed from breaker, but if you are looking at the inversion and inside the inversion, if you have this fair value gap, basically there will be a breaker here. Okay, there will be 100%, there are 99% chance there will be a breaker here. This green candle is a breaker. You can call this swing low also, swing high also as a breaker. You are buying in the discount of the breaker. Press your buttons at the high of this fair value gap. Protect the low of the this candle which has formed the fair value gap, or just below this inversion. I cannot tell you anything more precise and specific than this setup here. You can make this as a model here. Okay, what is your model here? We are trading PM session silver bullet here. PM session has attacked the sell side liquidity. We are getting a nice displacement. You don't have to even look for SMTs at displacement. Time is with you. You don't even need SMTs. You don't even need anything else. Just a high time frame PDRA, which was the 15-minute BC, and this 1 minute low time frame. Easy executions. You can press the buttons here. What will you target? Low hanging fruit targets. Go for -2 standard deviations, or or this buy side liquidity. What is this buy side liquidity? That's the relative equal lows, low resistance runs here. Isn't it so easy, man? Isn't it so easy? It's easy as fuck, dude. Easy as fuck. But although your plans was that trendline phantom market will attack low, then it will try to attack this people who are sitting in upside who shorted. So you can even take more long positions, like you can even execute some more trades attacking this highs. Okay, let's see one more thing. Okay, after 9:30, which is the first failure. After 9:30, which is the first failure. First failure gap is right here. First failure gap is right here. Market has already tried to use this failure gap a lot of times. Here it took the support, here it rejected off, but it is still valid for me for intraday purpose as a draw on liquidity. Okay, because it is inside the new day opening gap also. So market is now getting attracted to this new day opening gap. Easy man. Take all 80% positions off, hold 20% for runners as it is going for this new day opening gap. Should you trade this type of things on eval accounts? I will personally say no. If you're on live account, if you're not risking huge, then you can. But if you're on eval account, this is what you want to trade. This is how you will pass your funded accounts. I hope that's clear. You have to watch this video 2-3 times and make notes of it. If you don't make notes, if you don't go into your charts and mark exact things which I'm marking here, this video is not useful to you, not useful for you, and yeah, you can just fuck off. Okay, so thank you guys. I hope this video helped. Okay, if you want to see the execution of my trade, you can go to the Telegram. I have that image of the execution. This is my live this is my eval account, Trade. Okay, I have pressed only 1 or 2 buttons here, and you can see I am up around $1100 here. Let's see how it goes if I blow or pass this account. Okay, I've only taken 2 trades till now in this account. Okay, that's it. So goodbye guys, have a great day and happy weekends.